Bula Vinaka and welcome back to the show. My name is Brent from the Good Start program, and today we are going to be cooking. Today we are going to be making surua, which is a fish curry lulu. Now this dish hails all the way from our brothers and sisters in Fiji. So Bula Vinaka to our Fijian followers and friends there who are watching this show. And please like and comment on this video if you'd like to see more of what we cook. And we actually got a comment, didn't we, from one of our guests. We just want to shout out Natasha Afin Khan, who's left this comment here. She has requested that we make something Fijian. So this one is for you and for all your Fijian fellow friends and family. So if you're from Fiji, why don't you drop a comment, or if you would like us to make something that's traditional in your country, leave a comment below and we would love the challenge. If you would like to make this surua fish curry lulu at home, the things you will need to make this dish is fish, the star of the oh wow. The fish is moist and watery. So the first thing you need is fish, and I'm just gonna put this to the side because it's running. Bok choy, onion, garlic, ginger, curry powder, tomatoes, and lemon. And to help us eat this dish, what we're going to serve on the side is some kumara. So go yourself some kumara as well. Or you could have whatever you want, some veggies, taro, fa'i. These are all the ingredients that you need, and we're going to go through the process on how to make it now. Sorry, and the last thing you need is a coconut cream, which thanks to our suppliers who left it out of our shopping. Thank you. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is grab some oil and just gently oil the pan. Okay, so you just want a tablespoon just to lightly cover the pan. Now just in that break time, after we threw the ingredients at each other, we went and prepared all the ingredients so that, you know, this could be a lot quicker for us. So this is one way to save time in the kitchen and to also get your kids involved, is to get them to help with the preparation. Things like cutting up the veggies, cutting up the meat, or the protein, and then once you get to this point, all you're doing is just cooking. Right, so the first thing you want to do is to add the onions. Okay, so we have one large onion here. Okay, and then you just want to toss the onions around and cook them till they're relatively soft. What does lolo mean?
I think it's coconut.
Hey Siri, what does lolo mean in Fijian? Yes, coconut cream is lolo. Thank you, Siri.
There you have it.
Look at that, she's a legend. So I think our onions are looking pretty nice and sauteed. Next thing you want to add is 1 tablespoon of ginger and 2 tablespoons of garlic, which is roughly about 4 cloves of garlic. I've added a little bit more because I love garlic. And then just mix that all in. Okay, so we have some nice aromatics happening. Okay, so the ginger and garlic is good for our immune system, especially with the flu season coming up. It's getting cold, so it has a lot of antibacterial and antioxidant properties in it. Okay, so nice way to add it to your dish. Okay, the next thing you want to do once your ginger, garlic and onions are cooked is to add half a cup of light coconut cream. Now we talked about light coconut cream in so many of our videos. We want to use it because it has a reduced amount of fat in it. We're going to add 1 cup of water to this as well, just to help thin it out. Half a cup of light coconut cream and 1 cup of water. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook this out for about 10 minutes. Oh, if you could smell this, I'm seriously. Just while we have this on simmer, we have our side dish, which is our kumara. We have it boiling here in a pot. So we're just going to boil that down until the kumara becomes tender and soft. And then that's going to be our side dish and accompany our fish curry.
Just say it now.
Alright, so we forgot a huge step, which was to add the curry powder to the ginger and the garlic. So usually you're supposed to add the curry powder to the dry ingredients, like the garlic and the ginger. And what that does is that the curry powder helps to absorb the moisture that the ginger and garlic and the onions leave. And then what it does is that it kind of emulsifies and makes this paste texture. What we're going to do now is add the fish, the bok choy and the tomatoes. Okay, so you can go ahead and add that in. And then add the tomatoes. So I'm going to pop a lid onto it, and it's going to help to shrink the veggies so that way I can stir it easier. So I'm just checking this, and one way you can tell if the kumara is ready is when the fork goes straight through it. Make sure everything is well incorporated and get everything covered in this sauce. Alright, so bok choy is a great vegetable. If you didn't know, bok choy is one of the vegetables that is a non-dairy, non-meat form of calcium or iron, or a way that you can get calcium and iron from a product that is not meat or dairy. Okay, so it also is good to help reduce blood clots as it has vitamin K in it. So yeah, why don't you give bok choy a try? The last thing I'm going to do, because it's basically ready, is just squeeze some lemon on there. This is going to add some additional flavor. So just grab your lemon and squeeze. Our surua fish curry lolo is done. So here it is. If only you can taste and smell. Yum. A really delicious meal you can share with your family. It is cheap and affordable, easy to make, and you can substitute any of these veggies for anything else that your family like. Okay, so you can put potatoes in there, maybe some broccoli, cauliflower, whatever you want to put into this curry. It is completely up to you. It is delicious regardless. Why don't you give it a go? Shout out to our Fijians for this beautiful traditional recipe. I loved it. Comment, like and share what you'd like to see on our videos in the future. But again, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Vinaka.